We're going to talk our beloved Falcons as the organizational change here
Mm-hmm.
with the coach and the GM being gone. With a lot of Falcons fans that I was talking to, there seemed to be some confusion, or not confusion, speculation about which one it would be. Like, would it be both? Would it be just one? Would Fontenot just be gone? Would it be Morris just gone? And looks like blanks went the direction of just changing the complete organization, which I totally agree with at this point, only because we have to accept it. The thing is, with anything that you deal with problems in life, you got to accept that you have a problem. Okay.
Right.
The first thing you got to do, you can't be in denial about what's going on in your life. You got to say, I have a problem. And the thing is about my beloved Falcons is we are a losing franchise. Now, I looked it up. Our last winning season, we haven't had our last winning season was almost 10 years ago. I think it was like 2017. We haven't won in the 2020s in this decade yet. So it's kind of like we have to come to terms that we are a losing team, and we have to make these decisions sometimes to just start over, man. It is what it is. It hasn't been working out. We could say, hey, there's steps, because when you look at our team, especially from a skill standpoint, right? Our team looks like a good job, man. It's like, man, if you
good team
coming into this team, man, you feel good coming into the year, next year. You get the quarterback situation figured out, which I feel like is our biggest question mark, to be honest with you, because we can change our coach. But if we can win games with Kirk, if we ran Kirk back out there, I'm not sure exactly if he's going to be here or not. Penix, I don't think he's going to be here the majority of the year. He got injured kind of late into the year, and I think it's a complete injury, especially given his injury history. And also, I don't know if I could run him back out there as a starting QB anyway, given his injury history. It's too risky, and I think that we should be pursuing another quarterback altogether. What's your thoughts on that?
The Kirk Cousins. So the Kurt, when he restructured his contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, that everything I see, every sign, that again, it could be different. Maybe we make a different decision, but everything sign looks like he's gonna get cut. So the idea is to like spread out that guaranteed money to make it where it's not hitting it both years on the dead money cap. So I think Kurt's gone. I think that takes care of your quarterback.
Okay, so if Kirk is out of here, then we'll go under we'll operate under the premise then as if he's gone from what you're saying. What's the course then?
I don't know.
We don't have a first round pick, right?
We don't have a first round pick.
So if where do we go from there with no Kirk?
So it's gonna be well, you're gonna hear a lot of Penix is looking good in the offseason. He's progressing better than we thought. Blah blah blah. So there's your first narrative. Your second narrative is, wow, those second round quarterbacks look really good. So that Carson Beck, he looks pretty good. They looked pretty good in that semifinals game, and maybe he plays in the national championship game. So you're gonna have that. There's your other one, and then you're gonna have bridge. So basically, I think it's gonna be bridge quarterback this year. That's what you're gonna be looking a lot.
No name. You have just like a shadow of a quarterback there with a question mark.
Quarterback.
You don't know who that person is.
Don't know who it is. I could be absolutely wrong. Idea, right? Maybe Burrow's unhappy, and maybe you just throw every single pick that you have in the next 5 years. You say, here you go, Cincinnati, take all our picks. We just want Burrow.
Are we anxious to jump into bed though with another injury-prone guy though? I think at the end of the day,
if you give the guy the line,
I like Burrow. I like Burrow, and I think that he is one of the few quarterbacks that a lot of time that's worth going through the injury headache for, right? But I don't know if you buy the headache. I think it's worth for the people that have drafted him. He's already in your family. He's cool. He's taking you to the Super Bowl. I get why you deal with the headache. But do I want your headache? I don't know if I do. And the thing is, the reason I don't know if I want it, though, is I look around the league here, Eugene, and I look at these teams, like where there's the Pats with Drake May or Bo Nix with the Broncos. And I see young quarterback success. And I'm saying, wait a second, like maybe I want to go in this direction. I get the Joe Burrows of the world, and I like him, I love him.
Mm-hmm.
But look what's happening here. Why don't I want to jump on that train, Eugene?
Well, you don't have a pick this year. Well, you don't have the first round pick. So again,
You got to try to get
then
it in
you're
the
going.
second for sure. Ty Simpson's coming out too, by the way. Did you see that?
Yeah, but
We wouldn't have a shot at him, but he's coming out. But did you
No,
see it?
he's gonna be. What this draft has the weakest was like the weak quarterback. So I think what I would do would be do the narrative, dance. You've got your Penix. You've got maybe you draft a second or third round quarterback. You got to fill up your quarterback room, right? And then
Who's going to play? Because Penix, like I was there at that game, Penix got injured, and it was late in the season, man. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
You won't get him back to play, in my opinion. Miracle if he's back, because the thing is, if you put yourself into a corner, you have to pray he's back by September, October-ish, right? If you have to back yourself into that corner. But why back yourself into the corner? I don't understand. I mean, I don't. If you ain't got to, I'm hoping that that's not the option. That you're just putting all your eggs in the Penix basket.
Yeah, and you should. With the injury history, like you should at least try and find a veteran quarterback that can just hold the reins down and hold it where, and then if it starts spinning out of control, just bench everybody. Let's just go for the pick at this point, because the next year's draft, there's gonna be so much good. There's gonna be so many good quarterbacks. Like this year, there's 3 guys. That's it. There's 3 guys coming out, and that's it.
Who are the 3 guys?
Simpson, what the kid from Indiana, and Dante Moore from
Fernando.
Fernando, yeah, he's so yeah. So then Dante Moore from Oregon. So those are your 3 guys. That's it. And I mean, yes, there may be some guy that shows up at the combine and we thought he was a number 2 or number 3, but he's really impressing teams. Whatever, you're gonna have that narrative. We always do, but but that's where the Falcons that's where they need to play, because they don't have the picks. They don't have a pick to get in to the second round. But the sad part is they've got so much talent. But they do need to address the wide receiver room. We need a secondary receiver.
Do we re-sign Pitts?
I don't know. I saw a thing where I guess the franchise tag is gonna be like $16 million. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Exactly. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of.
I love him at 10 to 12, man. I love him at 10 to 12. Once you get to like 16, like I feel like that's Kittle, man. I gotta look in there and see.
It's their fault, man. They decide.
I need that production, man. You can't have like last 3 to 4 game production, man, and have that mean the whole thing that as your last 4 years here. That's like the pump fake, man. And I don't think that it's an indictment on him. He's young, man. He could still be a guy for sure, and he's shown it the last few games. But you got to be rewarded for what you've done over the past 3 to 4 years, not the past 3 to 4 games. And it's a significant amount of money, and getting paid like you're all of a sudden now one of the top tight ends in the league.
Which you're not. You're not one of the top 10 ends. There's rookies coming out that are better than you. And that's the thing. This draft class, and there's not a lot. You're not going to see a lot of blue chipper guys, but there's guys in this. There's tight ends you can get. There's there's wide receivers you can get in these later rounds. So maybe I would focus more on that, and maybe you get that you sign that bridge quarterback
16 to put him around the Kelsey TJ Hawkinson, Travis Kelsey range.
Yeah, no, he's not that.
Freiermuth earns around that 12. Schultz and Freiermuth, everything earn around that 12.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
And then with your top tier, like around 19-ish.
Yeah,
18, 19.
No, I'd rather get one in the draft or sign a get one in the draft, sign one in free agency. That for less money.
So 16, you're not feeling the 16.
No, why?
What number are you feeling? Are you feeling any number?
I'm not feeling any number.
Or are you just done with the Kyle? Are you just done with the Kyle Pitts?
I'm done with the Kyle Pitts experience. He's roped up me so many times in fantasy. I'm done with you, dude. I know what's going to happen.
Man.
He's going to go. You know what he's going to do? He's going to go to another team. He's going to destroy, and that's where we're going to be like, oh, look, we had him.
Of
You know what's
course,
going to happen.
man. Of course. But
Falcons
he's a good player, man. He's not a bad player. He's just
not a bad
productivity
player.
hasn't been there. Productivity hasn't been there. And I have some fans I know who kind of want to keep him, man. They're that same question. I'm like, hey, you want to resign? Like, yeah, man. I'm like, I don't know what you've seen. Because I think up to that point, he had like 4 touchdowns or so up then. Let's look at his total touchdowns.
Oh, I can tell you his touchdown. This is his touchdowns totals. First year, 1 touchdown. His second year, 2 touchdowns. His third year, 3 touchdowns. His fourth year, 4 touchdowns. His fifth, 5 touchdowns. That's it. I got it for you. That's his touchdown.
His fifth was 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. Yes.
And was that this year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he had 5 touchdowns this year.
Yeah.
Because he had 3 in one game.
Yeah. Exactly.
Goodness.
Yeah, I had to look it up. I saw it on Twitter. It's like there's no way.
Goodness gracious,
that's his
man.
touchdown totals every year.
Oh, so man, 75%.
You want to resign that for? Yeah.
60% of his touchdowns or so.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. One game. Yikes. No, man, I'm not for it. I am for it. I feel like for the price, man, can we get that at 10? Can we get it at 10 to $12 million? I think some team's going to overpay, man. I think some team's going to pay him. And it sounds like, I don't know if the Falcons might franchise. I don't know. At this point, I would take the franchise over a long term if I'm doing an either or here. I'll take that. Because I definitely don't want to get baked into a long term contract.
No, we have more needs. We have better. We need because I think Tyler Algier is gonna. I think I keep hearing he's gonna leave, so we're gonna need a backup running back. I would rather invest in more money in a backup running back, a better tight end, and a secondary receiver, because those are, I think, and then whatever's left for scrap heap for a backup quarterback or a starting quarterback. Who knows?
Yeah, man.
I'm putting this out here right now. I do not want Kyler Murray. Do not go get Kyler Murray. I do not.
Man, well, that's me neither, man. I think at this point, with Kyler, you're dealing with an injury prone. Like, I don't like getting rid of injury prone guys to get injury prone guys, and we're not necessarily getting rid of one. But Kirk had been injured. He's not necessarily injury prone, but he had been injured. And you're dealing with Penix now. So you're already dealing with these problems. Why do you bring in problems that you're already dealing with? Like that, right. in hopes that maybe in your imagination, things will change. Like it's interesting. Like they think about you in your best form almost. It seems like in sports, like when they acquire some of these players in their best form for sure. But sometimes these guys are not playing at all or haven't looked like that in a very long time. Kyler's looked his best was in 2020. So,
and he's Mr. October. He looks great. If you have him on your fantasy team, like I had him this year, October, fantastic numbers off the charts. Helped me win games. After that, just garbage. And then like you said, it would be funny though that you said that injury prone. If we sign him, we have Penix. Then we got to do the trifecta. We got to bring Jimmy Garoppolo in, and you have the 3 injury prone quarterbacks right.
Let's get the whole infirmary ward here, man. Let's just go ahead and turn this thing in, man. Let's go ahead and bring in the best doctors as well.
Just keep the blue tent up the whole time. The blue tent does not go down.
It never goes down. It's a permanent fixture on the Falcons sideline.